Okay, so today on Stories with Steve. Now, this is kind of a funny one. Now, basically, a few years ago, this is probably like, like a little bit before the pandemic. I'm dating this girl, right? And she lives in the High Bridge area, but she originally lived in the Riverdale area of the Bronx. So she liked a lot of little diners and restaurants over there. So we would often go to Cross County or Riverdale, but Riverdale a lot because it was the Riverdale Diner. She loved going to the Riverdale Diner and getting herself a Henny steak and a Henny colada and a Henny this and a Henny that. Um, Now, this is prior to me really utilizing Uber, right? I had a few little cabbies that if I had to go somewhere far and I didn't feel like taking public transportation, I could utilize them. Now, there was this one cool, smooth, old Jamaican dude named Easter. You know what I mean? This dude knew New York City like the back of his hand. Didn't charge you too much, and you could have a decent conversation on your way to your destination. But unfortunately, Easter went MIA this day, and I had to get to Riverdale in a quick second. So I go over to this area where there's like several cab drivers, right? And I bump into this one dude who I would occasionally take when I used to work at a particular place, but it was never like for prolonged rides. It would be like a short ride or whatever, right? Now, unfortunately, you know what I mean? I didn't know his eating habits or the smell of his eating habits where I should get it better. Now, I hop into his cab, right? I tell him I'm going to Riverdale, the Riverdale part of the Bronx. You know where Riverdale's at, right? Because this guy, some of these cabbies, they know the whole entire city, and then some of them just know how to drive up and down the block. So you always some kind got to verify, especially if it's not Uber or like Kiss or Prestige or, you know what I mean. You got to ask them, do you know how to get to such and such? I tell them, it's in the North Bronx, almost near Yonkers. Oh yeah, yeah, I know, haha, yeah, I know. I'm like, okay. Now I get to the car. He starts driving. We get a little bit away, and I start smelling this funky ass smell. Smell like just booty, like dirty booty, like booty juice and like spoiled food or whatever. Now this dude, he didn't look like he was dirty or nothing. I mean, he was wearing a zoot suit. You know what I mean? He was like a middle-aged African guy, had a fedora on, zoot suit, looking sharp. You know what I mean? He looked like he was like a gangster from the 30s or something like that. The way he was dressed, he had a striped zoot suit on, uh, fedora tilted to the side, right? You know, looked like he was a normal guy. Looked like he may have wearing cologne or something. But the bowl of what he was eating smelled horrendous. It was like a, it was a big bowl with a spoon in the middle of it, and it was some rice, and it was like a fly or two flying around it, and the smell of like booty juice and sewage water, and like a fart sprinkled on top was just coming and permeating out of the bowl. Now, on top of me, even rolling down the windows, and that didn't even really help. It just kind of like helped, like move the booty rice smell throughout the whole entire car. So now instead of like airing out the car, it's like helped the the booty rice funk just go in and out the car and get to every inch of the car. So now I'm like trying to hold my breath, and we would have had a long ride anyway. But the sad part on top of this is this guy lied. He didn't even know how to get to Riverdale, right? Now I was trying to hold my breath. I'm trying to text the girl who I was talking to at the time, right? I'm trying to text her to let her know, yeah, I'll be a little bit late, had to take a different cab driver, whatever, whatever. I look up now, we were already in the North Bronx. So Riverdale is not tremendously that far away. You know what I'm saying? If you're already in the North Bronx. I look up, this fool's got me like on Southern Boulevard, and then we're like over by like Third Avenue or something. Like, where are we? Like, where are you going? Like this is nowhere near Riverdale. I said near Yonkers, not near the South Bronx. Like he's like, oh, but you told me, And I'm like, what did I tell you? I told you the address and told you the general area of where it was at and asked you if you knew where you were going. So now he's trying to blame me that he didn't know where he was going. I guess he just wanted the fare. And his car is stinking like, it's like a giant ash just exploded in his car. And then it was sitting on top of a garbage can, right? I mean, I don't know what was in that rice. You know what I mean? You could probably use it to like torture people. You want to find out secrets from terrorist organizations or organized crime or some police that are doing something crooked. Put that booty rice near them. They'll probably tell you everything. My God. So now I'm in this damn not Uber. I'm in this damn cab, right? Trying to hold my breath. I'm angry at this guy because he said he knows where he's going. He's got this damn booty rice just permeating through the damn car. And I was going over there to eat some food with the girl, but I don't even think I'll be able to eat at this point. It was, it was like infiltrating my sinuses. I think my brain was getting affected, my eyes twitching. He finally gets into a route where he's going to get towards the North Bronx to get to Riverdale. Then there's like some backup in traffic. Then eventually it starts moving. We look, some dude OD'd in the car, like a bunch of cars ahead. He's there, like, this is just a bad day. You know what I mean? He eventually gets to the Riverdale area. I'm mad late. The girl's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? I had explained it to her that, dude got lost. We were stuck in the car with the booty rice. And the booty rice was just, I guess he was accustomed to the booty rice. He was eating it. You know what I mean? So to him, it was scrumptious and delicious. To me, you could use that for like weight loss. You make somebody smell that, they're not going to eat for a week. I don't know what he put in there. If he had like a little jar of booty juice that he put in the rice, or he cooked the rice with the booty juice. You know what I'm saying? But that booty rice it should be illegal, I tell you. But, so I eventually get to the location. I get out the car. I start breathing regular oxygen again. I see the girl. We having drinks and eating. I'm trying to build up my appetite after being locked in a car where even with the windows open, the booty rice was just overcoming the whole car. It was just a funky ass smell that, you know what I mean? Like I said, it would be used as a punishment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was worse than like the death penalty. It was, whew. So while I'm there with her, I broke down and ended up having to go on my phone and download Uber. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, never again am I going to be stuck. And the only cab driver I can get is Captain Booty Rice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've taken the guy before, but it was short distances. And I don't know if he already ate all the booty rice or booty rice wasn't in the car. But to be locked for like almost an hour in a car, whether the windows are up or down, with that booty rice. Oh my God. That booty rice was so strong. Ugh. I'm telling you. But that's the story about the cab driver with his damn booty rice that damn near killed me. Got lost, and the very reason why I mess with Uber, because if I do get into a car and it's Uber or Lyft or whatever, and dude got booty rice in the front seat, I can cancel the ride and get somebody else. You know what I mean? Instead of being stuck with Captain Booty Rice. But that's the story about the booty rice, the funky car, and why I downloaded Uber, man. Woo!